Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'm Pete Morgan and you're watching my FM23 save Dare to Win with AC Milan. This is our end of season review. Okay, so we'll let on straight away with it. Transfer details then. This is about players that we've bought in. Okay, Koulibaly, border disappointed. Are they really? He's got Stara there, which suggests that he is the... Don't understand what's going on here. So he's a transfer of the season, best transfer of the season, and the board disappointed with the deal. Mainly down to giving the player a wage that is too high for his place in the squad. Fair enough. I thought he was absolutely awesome when he was on form. Okay, 40 appearances, 9 goals, 23 assists. I believe he set a record for the number of assists in a season. So, Lofmark was the other guy we brought in, 4.5 million from Borussia Mönchengladbach. 29 appearances, 5 goals, 14 assists. He got a couple of goals when he insisted on playing up front, but the majority of his assists and his influence in the game has come when he's played out wide. That's what I need. Harry Patino and Ryan Brunn, then 2 players came in on loan. They will be going back this season. I don't think... Brunn played quite well towards the end, and there was a few that were saying we should sign him full time, and he did do the business at times, but he also started us off on the bad runs, if that makes sense, with some really woeful goalkeeping. And Harry Patino, central midfield player, he's a wonder kid, absolutely brilliant. I don't think my finances are going to stretch to that. I've only been given 15 million to spend in the transfer market. If we can get him on loan again, we may well do, but we will see. Bossio, I'm surprised he isn't the signing of the season. Okay, we signed him for 43 million. He's now worth, I think, somewhere upwards, not £100 million. He made 21 appearances, got into the team almost immediately and didn't lose the place. He was absolutely fantastic for us, he really was. Paul Dika, another midfield player, signed him from PSG for 9 million. He's one for the future. He's 24. He's getting on a little bit now, I guess, for my teams, but he's going to have a position to play in the team this season coming up. Lacarenza, I thought he came up through my youth, but obviously I signed him from Inter. And once I signed him, he's been in the team. He hasn't dropped out. And then the final signing was Quattrini. Hasn't really hit on yet. I've used him as a substitute mainly, cover for a number of positions, simply because he can play everywhere. He can play anywhere across the back, and he can also play in the midfield. So that's that. Transfers out. There's going to be a few of these. So we got Padilla didn't want to sell him, but that's why we ended up buying. His name's escaping me. Lacarenza. I wanted to say Lanzarote for some reason, unless that's a holiday destination I have in mind somewhere. So Marco Padilla wanted to go. Didn't want to lose him, but he went. Mano, he had to go, I think. Ortenzi wanted to keep, and Barlocco, I'm disappointed he went really, and they've gone for next to nothing, but they were all sort of peripheral first team players. And then the loans, there's loads of players out on loan. We're not going to get too much into that because it just takes too long. Italian Serie then, we finished second eventually. A bit of a upsy turns, I don't know. I thought at one stage we were going to win it comfortably. We had a powerful start to the league again, put Juventus in their place at home. And then the Champions League gets involved and cup games get involved, and it goes downhill from there. And as you'll see, Champions League, we actually got to last 16. Not very good against Liverpool, but we had a few defeats in the group stage as well. Italian Cup, one game, Bologna, should have beaten them. We lost 4-2, absolutely woeful. And the Super Cup as well, we lost to Juventus. So all of this chucked in amongst the season led to our drop in form. And if you see here, first game we lost 25th to 10th. That's sort of when the Champions League started. And we found the Champions League quite difficult this season. We were never comfortable, if you know what I mean. Moments to remember then. Biggest win, 5-0 against Calgary. Match to remember, 3-2 we beat Inter. And that's what I mean, when we were on our form, we were unstoppable. And they're 3-0 up and we let Inter back in because... Don't know why, we ease off, and then we beat Bayern 1-0 in the Champions League. So it's there, but it's not consistently there at the moment. So we need to work on that going forward. How we lined up then. Successful season on the pitch, however the club's finances haven't improved over the year. That's the bit I'm worried about. We have no debt, but we can't make money. Obviously, everything, sponsorships dropped, broadcast revenues dropped because we made the finals and the last 16s of everything last season, won the cup, Italian Cup. So yeah, we're going to have lost that. Corporate facilities have gone up a little bit. Competition prize money, obviously, that's taken quite a big hit. And the match day commercial and retail, I'm quite surprised because we finished second in the league. So I can't see how that went like it has. But anyway, total merchandise sale. Pereira was a top selling shirt. He's leaving this season, I'm guessing. He wants to look at his opportunities. So he's got a year left on his contract, but I'm going to have to pass him on. Ketelari, he's going to retire. Ivanov, Urban, I'm quite surprised he's there in Ikoli. So yeah, we'll see. There's going to be some changes for sure. So how we lined up mainly in the season, then this is a formation we started and ended the season with. Remember last game I changed back to this because my diamond wasn't working. So we got Dokovic in goal with Lacarenza, Acamia, Quattrini and Neto across the back four. I don't agree with that. I think that should have been Bossi or Fontanarosa there. Urban and Patino in the midfield. Not sure I agree with that either. Koulibaly and Pereira out wide. Can't argue with that. And Ivanov and Lofmark up front. I think when we played the two up front, it wasn't usually Lofmark, it was usually Ikoli. So not sure where the gain comes with that, but that's fine. Hard work. We've won the Manager of the Year. Whoopie woo. Doesn't give us anything, does it, for that? Player of the season then was Travis Akamiya. Absolutely brilliant considering I tried to move him on as soon as I joined the club. He's been an absolutely fantastic servant for the 2 seasons I've been here. Signing of the season, Cyril Koulibaly. Okay. Goal of the season, Roberto Pesci. I can't remember it. I think it was a blaster from about 22 yards. I think I might have raved about it at the time, but honestly today I can't remember it. Teddy Ivanov, 29 goals, absolutely fantastic return. Cyril Koulibaly, 23 assists, and as I said, he has broken the assist record. Most player of the matches, Akamiya with 5. Highest rating, Akamiya, 7.3. And most passes completed means nothing. Centre half, 83, means absolutely nothing. History in the making then. It was a good season. It didn't feel like it sometimes. We lost a lot of the games. It would have been nice to challenge him. We sort of rolled over and showed him our bellies rather than getting stuck in. Manager line doesn't really mean a lot to me, to be honest. A bit more white in it and that since we're... and this is one I'm looking forward to seeing. He's one of the best goalkeeper, and this is a bit I wanted to go through really. I thought there would be more. There was 2 or 3 players. We had the best goalkeeper, best centre half, or best defender, and a best midfielder at the under 17s and that. So I'm surprised it's only the goalkeeper. I guess the goalkeeper must be the most likely. He's looking good. He's 18 years old now. He's going to have to start. I'm going to have to start thinking about putting him out on loan. We go through that through close season. And that's it, gentlemen. So we've finished second. Finances. With everything, we've managed to get 4.5 million. Well, nearly 5 million, sorry. Okay, so we got a transfer budget of 20 million, which isn't going to cut the ice, is it? Really isn't not going to get us anywhere. Debts and loans, like I said, absolutely nothing. And I just don't understand where the money goes. Can't see on here where it disappears. Really can't. It's a weird one because we're being successful, but we're never making money. Here, look, February and March, we were actually making money, and then it's just suddenly gone. And this is after we've been given all our prize money, like finishing the league, we got like 20 million and stuff like that. So I'm not sure why we lost 12 million this year when we didn't incur any debt or. So that's a strange one. I really don't know where the money goes. But we'll see. We will see. Hopefully we can turn that around. So yeah, that's the first part done. We're going to go away now. We'll do the close season. We'll do all the pre-season games. Do a few transfers. And then we'll come back for the first game of next season. Thank you. Pre-season is completed then. We've had quite a busy transfer window, as you can see. We've had a few players going out. A few on loan. Well, quite a few on loan. A few we've sorted out, got rid of all the chaff, or hopefully we have anyway. So Oscar Pereira, played a bit last season, got injured a bit. £11 million, he's gone to Atletico Madrid. Liam Gray, youngster, he was only, what was he, 15, 16? 16. Chelsea come in, 1.3 million. As you can see, he was never really going to be a player for us, so I thought that was good business. More players out on loan. We've sold Mena, another bit part player, was never really, although his physical stats were good and his mental, the rest of it, he wasn't going to figure. So he's gone out for, what was it, 2.2 with a 2.8 in total. A few more loans out. Then we've got rid of, I wanted to keep this guy really, but they made a silly offer. I didn't think he was worth anywhere near 11 million, but there's 8.5 up front and 11 million in total. Collignon's possibly gone. He's out on a loan with the option to buy. Same with Zistra, he's gone with the option to buy. Balkiat's the same. A few more out on loan now and a couple with fees afterwards. And we've just got rid of Bagheera. I say we got rid. I offered him a new contract. He's a youngster. He's only 15. Had potential, but Juventus came in, offered him 1.3 million and, well, didn't offer me anything. They signed him and I got 1.3 million. More importantly, players in. Hernandez, this is one we didn't get completed in time for last January transfer. As you remember, I said we'd been busy in a transfer window. It took a while to get this across the line, but he's in. He's straight in the first team. He's going to be a good player. We've signed Carvalho, okay, for 20 million from Bayern. This guy's got awesome pace, acceleration, crossing, dribbling, first touch. He's going to be playing out wide left. Okay, that means that Koulibaly is training as wide right, and then we can hopefully start swapping over and train Carvalho for wide right, and then we'll chuck Lofmark into the equation as well. And we've got to be stronger for it, haven't we? Another signing then from Liverpool. We signed this guy, goalkeeper. We finally have two goalkeepers that are of equal merit, who can challenge each other and cover each other in the first team. I'm back to that position where I'm probably going to have to rotate goalkeepers every other game or something just to keep them both happy. They both want to be first team keepers, but he was a snip. I mean, what did I pay for him? 15 million, okay, for a quality goalkeeper, and I've always struggled to get goalkeepers, but third season in at AC Milan we finally got covered there. And then we've just signed this guy. Reason being we sold one of my fullback covers. Can't remember who it was now. He was just cover, just in case it was needed. But this guy came up quite cheap. Okay, we got him for 15 million as well. From Germany, Bayern 2. And yeah, his stats are phenomenal. He can play left or right, which is what I like. As you can see, he can play in a number of positions, but he's got acceleration, he's got pace. His physical stats are fantastic. Everything about him, he just dribbling, he can cross, so we play with overlapping fullbacks, so he can get in and get that over. We are back. So that is it actually, guys, for the transfers, and I've got nothing else planned. I've got a few more players who might be going out on loan. Okay, nobody else should be getting sold unless I get silly money for it. What's that mean for the finances? We've got 40 million almost left in the bank. Okay, we've got 5.5 million left in the transfer budget. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you the tactics, wasn't I? So this is our tactics. We're back to our 4-2-4, which we had last season. It all went a bit pear-shaped. But like I said, we've got overlapping fullbacks. Carvalho and Koulibaly will be running in to support them in the middle. They've scored loads of goals in pre-season. And it's pretty much, you know how it works. It's how it was last season. As you see, Koulibaly is training in a new position. He's doing all right, actually. He picked up a few goals. As you can see, he's just makeshift at the moment. But I've got him on his development. He is training now as inverted winger attack on the right. Okay, so yeah, and that is it. Inverted winger, and he will be attack. So that's how we're doing that. We're trying to get our tactic familiarity up to speed, because obviously that's reset. It's season start. And that's pretty much it. Schedule-wise, I've had to cancel a couple of friendlies because, believe it or not, I had Juventus and Inter. Like, Inter, I meant to be playing these like last Wednesday, and Juventus on the Monday. It was just, I decided no, I'd rather have a week of training and see how it goes. So we're starting with Inter at home. Not going to be an easy game, as you know. They never are. New look side. Side's pretty solid to what it has been. Okay, I'm just going to double check that I have got the players in that I want. I've got a few injuries already. Okay, but we have streamed, as you can see, there's not a pile of players down here anymore. We have streamlined our team a little bit, reduced the numbers overall. So Dokovic in goal, Neto, Bossio, Fontanarosa and Lacarenza across the back four. Lacarenza tried to hold out for a new contract, wanted to be an important player, asking stupid money. Contract talks broke down 3 times. He started on, I'd made a promise to renew his contract, which I had, because I thought it'd be straightforward. So I said to him, it's not my fault, I offered your contract, you weren't interested, blah, blah, blah. And he backed down. He said he didn't want to make a meal of it, so we didn't. So it's all as it was, no contract, no new contract, because he's still under contract till like 2041 or something, so he's got a good contract. So anyway, Hernandez and Poldeke in the midfield. I did try to sign, I can't remember his name, the guy that we had on loan last season, did try to sign him from Man City, but they wanted stupid money, which I said they would, didn't I? So anyway, Hernandez has come in. It's meant we've had to sort of look and chop things around a little bit, but we have got cover. We weren't able to let Urban or Pesci leave, so they're going to be cover, and they may develop, who knows. Carvalho, new signing out wide left, with Koulibaly now playing on the right. These should be transferable, so he can play left at the minute, but then once they get going we'll change it around. And Morelli isn't going to start, that's going to be Coley. Morelli's a youngster, I'm just trying to get him playing time, sorry. He looks good, he's going to come through. He's been out on loan last season, back this season scoring for fun in pre-season, so yeah, that's the team. I know they're lacking in match fitness. We're predicted to finish 4th this season, which is 2 places higher than we was last season. We were actually the biggest overachievers in the league. It didn't feel like that. I thought we underachieved in the end. I thought we were good enough to win the league last year. But same as first season, our legs just gave up on us. We didn't have the legs to get across the line. So, tough start then. Inter at home. That's the only good thing about it. Hopefully we can get off to a flying start and get this season in a positive vein right from the beginning. So Inter have a throw in right at the start, and Ivanov works well. Don't like that, but a straight over long ball. We don't play long ball, do we? And there you go, Bossiu. They're playing it about us a little bit. If we click, we're okay, but if we don't, good job there's not a back pass rule in this game, isn't it? Because I would have thought that was a clear, although to me that was a slash that went wrong. He tried to slash that ball as hard as he could out of play and sliced it into the goalkeeper's hands, fortunately. And this is looking a little bit worrying, guys. They are putting us under a bit of pressure here, so we're going to encourage the guys just a tad. And that's a red card for one of my players. I missed that moving the camera, and it's Teddy Ivanov. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So Coley's going to have to play centre on his own, and that is so not like Ivanov. I missed the challenge, guys. Was it bad? I guess I'll have a look when I edit it, because they don't normally show replays today. And there you go, Koulibaly straight in. We're going to stay positive. I'm not going to change my mentality. Here's Neto. Podica, Hernandez with a long range shot. He scored some crackers from out there over pre-season. He really has. I think we're really up against it now, down to 10 men. They're playing ultra defensive, so we may actually... I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm thinking that because they're playing ultra defensive, we may get away with being down to 10 men, because they're just not going to have the numbers forward. And if they do, then hopefully we can hit them on the break, because we do play some cracking counter-attacking football. That's a stupid long ball that there's no need of. And this is a worry. They're in behind. Oh, and Fontanarosa's got there. I expect him to step up this season. I've got quite a good back four coming together now. Really have, quite solid. So Carvalho, Hernandez, Poldica. He's really come together, and Poldica is driving through. Coley picks up on the ball, and that's 1-0. Oh, what a beautiful bit of play there. We picked up the ball, played it through the middle of the park, and we're a much quicker team now. I've been buying players that have got a bit more pace and acceleration about them. It takes a while to mould the team how you want it, but what a ball that was. And Ercole back on form. I need him to step up big time this season and really challenge Ivanov for top goal scorer. Ivanov sort of ran away with it last season. I know I lost faith in Ercole and picked other players and changed a formation that didn't really suit him to play, but Bossio's made a mistake. That's very unusual. They played the ball now. I was hoping he was going to play it while they were offside. And Furlong Dalton still playing. And oh dear. Oh, what a save. I think he was lucky. I think he made himself big and the ball deflected off him. But 1-0 up. Down to 10 men. We really do need to dig in. And this is not looking good. Adogi tried to sign him a few times. Just too much money. Too rich for me. Too rich. Need to win a lottery to be able... Oh, and that was something. Talking of money, I was unable to offer a decent... Oh, and that's 1-1. Went to sleep a little bit there, didn't we? I was unable to offer anything other than mid-bonus. I couldn't increase the bonus for the league, which I normally do, because we're under embargo, because we're having a takeover bid. So that'd be interesting. The chairman or director, whoever he is, said that he's willing to sit down and listen to offers. And it's about time we had some blooming money. But last takeover we had, I think that was at Blackburn, I was expecting a shed load of money, and we got next to nothing. So, I don't think they even cleared the debt at Blackburn. We don't have any debt here. So hopefully, that's offside. Oh, but was he? I know the first guy was. I'm not sure about the second guy. So we're going to have to encourage here, because I think that's going to count. But that's not like us to get caught. Well, it is, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh, and that was well left by the guy in the middle. This is a worry. Pre-season, I hadn't planned on Ivanov getting sent off at the beginning of the game. And I was sort of hoping that we were going to have a chance at dealing with this. Not been creative enough, not possessive enough. Not a lot I can do, I'm afraid. We're down to 10 men. There isn't really a tactic that I can use to cover the fact that we're down to 10 men. We're going to stay positive. Maybe I could go balanced, but I don't like taking steps backwards. I like to take steps forward with football. Yeah, we might lose this, but we might win it as well, Game's not over yet. It's still there to win. We're only 57 minutes in. I'm going to demand a bit more. I keep forgetting we're down to 10 men. I nearly went attacking then as well, but I'm not that silly, or hopefully I'm not. Sometimes I am. Hernandez is going to play. I thought that was going to come out to Lacarenza. It has. Now Lacarenza's driving in. He's got to shoot, and that's wasted. You're a fullback for a reason, mate, and you're certainly no Trent Alexander, are you? Not that he scores a huge amount of goals, but and there's a header bar and over. And it's not looking good, guys. It seems to have dried up a little bit. And we could be on a hide in here. If they get another, I think we could collapse and they're in with a shout then. So, we're going to make some substitutions. Okay, where's my new guy? Morelli's going to come on for a Coley. Morelli's got quite good pace, if I remember rightly. Acceleration and pace. So that might do to get him behind. Ben Grober's going to come on for... Who needs changing the air? It's going to be Neto. Then you got Lofmark's going to come on now for Koulibaly. And I think I'm going to get Cadogno on for him. That's 5. That's 4. I've got more choices this year, which makes it harder, of course. In fact, I'm going to keep one in the bank. We're down to 10. I can't afford to have an injury and go down to 9. So it's 2-1. I'm going to encourage again. Well, demand more again, sorry. And I'm actually going to go attacking, which might catch Inter out for the last 10 minutes. Might as well lose 3-1 as lose 2-1, hadn't we? And make a fist of it. This is a little bit flat. I was expecting there's a good challenge. We were unlucky there, they were. Oh, it's offside, or was that a goal kick? It's a goal kick. I thought it was offside when the flag went up, but out wide to the new by Gibor, and over the top. And this is what I wanted, was his pace. He's in behind it. He can finish, and the goalie's got it. And then it's been kicked out. But that's what I was hoping his pace would do. It would give us a chance to. So we're going to do that. I'm just going to do it rather than stop the game. He is struggling, so cross in. Goalkeeper comes out and gathers it. Excuse me. Disappointing. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. You've got to think we were, we've had a sending off since the 24th minute. We sort of held our own, I guess. Disappointing defeat. But that's how it cookie crumbles sometimes. You take the defeats with the wins, I guess. So I'm going to be a little bit more not so down in the dumps when we lose, because it is only a game, as my wife keeps telling me. So Youthful Milan come unstuck. It's disappointing. So schedule-wise, we know we're going to get European Cup in around here somewhere. So we're going to go away and play a few games. We'll either come back for the Napoli and hopefully a Champions League game around here somewhere. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you have, please leave us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.